So, big welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here it's Epicenter, and it's the second best of 3 of the day, which means we still have, well, we still have this going on, but we have 2 more coming up afterwards, so there's going to be tons of action here, so stay tuned. Invite your friends. Astralis on the T side, G2 on the CT side. Hit and run from body, doesn't hit anyone, but device is going to be tagged, and they're rushing down middle with 4 people. This is madness. NBK will get the kill on Glaive, but they're completely confused, Astralis. What is happening? NBK hitting another headshot, taking down Sip. Yeah, they've won the bomb site, but this round is completely wrecked for Astralis. More running and shooting. The French have taken over here on Inferno early on.
Oh my god, that was actually incredible.
Or at least this type of style makes you think maybe it's getting there. Maybe slowly they are. Sip did get 1 kill with the tsemtseeniig. NBK has to stay alive, otherwise this bomb site is lost. Putting out that smoke, they're not going to respect it, and Glaive comes charging through. A big mistake here for G2 in the second round, just as we're praising them. What's up with that?
it's pretty typical, isn't it, at this point? I mean, that's the thing. NBK had such a tough decision to make whether to throw that smoke or not, because he loses a second. There's a shot. Shox has to win this, but he doesn't. Meanwhile, Dupree takes out Kenny, and I think that does it for this round. A 1-on-4 for Apex. He's got a couple players low HP, but as long as Astralis use this bomb as a teammate, there shouldn't be any danger. I say that. Apex has to go for the ace, and the tough part is he doesn't have a kit. That would make this a bit more likely, but oh my god, the low HP could solve this issue.
Looking for it. There's the next kill. He's got the quad, but he's falling back, and Sip is right behind him. He's rotated all the way through. So close to happening. You got to feel bad for Apex, because if he had just a bit more time, a kit, a smoke, anything to work with,
yeah,
maybe corner to take the peek. He's not going to get shut down just yet, but Body's holding close. tsemtseeniig in hand. It all comes down to this. 11 seconds left. Body managed to make his way through. Kenny gets a kill. Body gets 1. Shox as well. Taking down Sip. Finally, they're fighting back, but it's just too late. 3 seconds, and that's the round gone. What a defense, and what a great read from G2.
Yeah, that's brilliant. And oh, you might have G2. I mean, you can see them rotating over. You always feel like it's going to be a B hit at some point coming out. But I think it was maybe Zipnix in the halls counting smokes that were being used, and he's saying, all right, they don't have any more smokes left. Like they've used, 3, maybe 4. Shox has got to readjust because he's gotten to get position to watch rap side, and actually doesn't even consider it whatsoever. None of his teammates are there. And I mean, that's a pretty big over rotation. I understand the idea from G2, but that's giving up a lot.
That's the sort of round where, because our wonderful friends the desk were talking about, the idea that you could sort of go back and listen to the comms later on.
Yeah.
That's really wish you could go back and find out what Astralis were saying. It could, I mean, if it was the smokes, I'd still love to hear it, just because that's really interesting. And that was obviously, it looked like the sort of read.
Not a great round. Well, this is a good setup for G2 as well. Shox on the balcony. You've got Kenny on rap side with that AWP. Body at an off angle watching Boiler.
Man, Glaive, that had better be a really, really good flashbang. Not good enough to stop Body. It will get taken out by Sip. Shox with a really long and kind of awkward spray, but Kenny is still there at the edge of the smoke. That leaves Kirby with plenty of time, but not really a lot of hope here. G2 just need to calm down and remember that eventually he has to actually go for the plant. They've got 1 line there. Feet being shown. Kirby will at least get the bomb plant. Now he's completely trapped on the site. 1 versus 3. And they're coming in from every which angle. He kind of has to do something here. The Molotov is going to come out. Kenny from the other side to shut it down.
Really nice job from Kenny as well. Not re-peeking that angle. He knows they killed the bomber. He knows the bomb is down, so he grabs the angle to watch for the cross into the site. Almost hits that shot.
Nice. That was not many pixels showing.
No. He's having a tough time in Banana so far from what we've seen at least. And here's Kenny with the AWP trying to dodge the flashbangs. It's not going to happen. He's going to get aggressive, finds one. They're not pressuring. There's another flashbang out, but it blinds everyone from Astralis. Kenny has the opportunity. A no-scope leg. It's followed up with a hit and the deagle shot. Kenny S. It's Vin. The question becomes, where the hell do we go on the map? We went A and Kenny just demolished us with an AWP. Went towards B. NBK did it.
Now he's up in the apartments. That's a great wall bang. That must have been the gun barrel showing, I believe. Body gets 1 in return. Dupree really wants it. Almost transfers it on to Shox, but still a 3-on-3. And down in the middle, that was Glaive. Just a second away from dying.
Yeah, very, very close. I think they're going to try and pressure NBK on this one. Molotov comes out. His utility usage, his nade usage of this side has been great. There's a flashbang and a half. Spots the top of the head, takes it clean off. Kirby now is next one up, and he's blind, and Apex has finally gotten here. NBK just needs to stay alive. Molotov is out. He's going to be forced to a new angle, and he doesn't check for Kirby.
Down in construction still. Apex is ready and waiting. There's plenty of time for Astralis to try and get the bomb plant down. And Glaive is waiting. Easy kill on Shox. That's very important And seemed like a lack of coordination between Shox and Apex. They maybe could have tried to make a bit of noise together. Now, it's all on Apex here. And he's been having a very good game. Astralis eventually have to try and get the bomb down. And that's probably going to be when Apex is want to take the fight here. No utility on anyone except for Apex with a smoke. But that could actually help him out. And now they're losing patience. Glaive gonna go for a bit of a shoulder peek towards the CT spawn. There's the foot showing, and he goes down immediately. Apex still with enough health to take this fight. Kjaerbye gonna fake it once. He's gonna run for him, tries for it again. Apex is right there to win the 1 versus 2. Just when you thought Astralis had the chance, G2 take it away.
Oh, nothing can go wrong. Great round.
Go for the shot through the smoke, but now he's got body on the other angle. Walking in, that's very risky and maybe just a bit overconfident at this point in the game, being up this many rounds, 9 ahead of Astralis. Mid control in their favor, and they do have NBK with early warning if they come B.
I believe he's in the position, someone called it like the phase defense, where you just have someone boosted up on that half wall. He's not even boosted up, and he's just going to take the shot and fall away with that AWP. Again, the smoke to delay things. He's going to go back for more. He's really feeling it, isn't he?
They're right on the other side. Can he actually do this? Mid-air shot is missed. He goes for the no-scope, but no, he can't click it quick enough. And it will be Apex and Kenny, 2 versus 5 here. There should be absolutely no way that Astralis can lose this round. Indeed, they're going to charge in and take down Apex. So, finally a third round.
Yeah, you are starting to see that G2 taking their foot off the pedal. Some of the lack of discipline's coming in here. They're feeling very confident. That peek from body was one. NBK sticking around that smoke as well. They're just up a hit. There's a crossfire set up, one on balcony, one on the site. Here it comes. Shock's going to spray him down. So much damage. Gets 2 kills. Body hasn't even appeared just yet. They can't make their way in despite the fact they've lost Kenny. Shox is holding down the fort.
That's almost 3 kills in like 9 bullets from Shox. Unbelievable. Glaive will take down NBK, but still spamming through the smoke is Sip, and he's going to be dropping body. There's only 12 bullets here for Shox. He's looking for the quad kill, but somehow Sip eludes him and makes it back around the corner. The bomb is right there, though. Glaive with a kill on Apex, who pushes just a bit too soon, and Shox is now going to try and do it all on his own, looking for the ace clutch here against Sip, who's on the other side. Up on the balcony, in fact, and the bomb is right down there. Did Shox never see that?
I don't think they never saw it, because I was very confused as to why they were still fighting. Regardless, Zipnik's in a 1v1 to get the ace. This is like a nightmare mode.
Sip trying to make his way back. Shox is right on the other side of that smoke. He just wants the last kill to completely crush the dreams of Astralis here in this match that would pretty much close it out here. I mean, it's already an overwhelming lead for the French side, and Shox is waiting, similar to what Apex was doing in the last clutch, just hoping that Sip is going to make a mistake, but he's down in the pit, and now Shox is walking right into his field of view. Oh my god, the timing is unbelievable. Shox is now on it. The Molotov is going to go up. He's going to tap the bomb once, and Sip crawling in. That was actually the body of somebody else, and Shox moving close. Sees head in hand, jumping around the corner. He's not going to make it. So close for Shox. They do have a 3-man stack, and in fact, he's going to go for it. Just taking away Shox as they were setting up for some kind of execute, or at least a bit of a distraction. There are 3 men pushing the A apartments on the other side, and Dupree's going to realize that right about now. He's going to get completely overrun, so it might have been a good trade after all here for G2. Now they're going to try and get the bomb plant down. Device being run over by Apex. Very aggressive play from him. Glaive coming in with 1, gets a second headshot. Triple overall in the round, and NBK on the bomb side needs help. He's going to get 1 kill, body in the middle, and then it turns back around. This round is all over the place. Now it's on Sip. He's done it before in this best of 3. Looking for NBK. He has to be quick, but Nathan going to save the round. That, at any one point, that could have gone either way.
If that's going to be a go-to setup, that doesn't make me feel good.
No, there are a lot of ways that could fail. Instead, it's going to be the B-bomb side. Body looking for the opening. Sip going to win 1 fight with a UMP, and actually 2, which is a pretty good job, but I'm not sure it's enough, and even worse, NBK is still over there, controlling the rotation, shutting down Dupree, headshot on Device, leaving just Kjaerbye in a 1 versus 3. He's going to pick up the first one. The bomb is down, and he knows at least that NBK's behind him somewhere. He's going to have to take this fight at 2 different fronts. NBK waiting patiently on the other side, and Kjaerbye has to go and fight him. There's the headshot to shut him down. He's at 26 health, and Kenny's on the other side, so how can you get out of this? Kjaerbye's done a lot already, but Kenny just has to hide, and he sees the head, goes for the spray, and somehow misses it. Now Kjaerbye's in trouble. He's going to go for the fight, but Kjaerbye is going to get shut down by Kenny. 15 rounds. No, G2, that when we get down to sort of 30-ish seconds, that's when Device, Astralis as a whole, just aren't going to have really any more utility. trying to get some action going over at top. Banana is Glaive, and he's going to go down right away. Close range with a max 7 is always a good idea.
Yes, and that could be so deadly for NBK, who's a phenomenal lurker on this map, has a great understanding of how it plays out and when to make his plays, but this one might be a bit too early, and it is. Straight to the face, dupreeh drops him. The other 3 players of G2 currently a slow wrap around, and there's not a whole lot of defense for this, but the fact that dupreeh is pushed into halls to get that AK-47 is huge.
There's no signal that this is coming. They just have no idea that they're already on the A-bomb side. Down in the pit is Kjaerbye. Does he see the place? He does actually finally spot it out, but Shox is still going to win the fight. So Kjaerbye just a little bit slow on the trigger.
And they should know dupreeh is still alive. dupreeh was the shotgun player, so they should have that intel.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. In fact, they smoke it off right away. They don't want to have to deal with that. They obviously has the AK picked up in the meantime. Everything rides on this if you're Astralis. G2 coming back big in this round as they have almost every single round. Boost up onto the canopy, but time is running out here for the Danish side. If they want to make anything happen, it's going to have to be soon. Device goes down immediately. Now 2 versus 3. dupreeh going for an opening, gets a headshot on 1, but it's still not enough here. Body with a headshot on Sip and leaving dupreeh in a 1 versus 2. Down in the pit. How can he possibly find them? There's 1 headshot trying for the transfer, but it's not going to be enough. Shox will shut him down, and G2 move right through Astralis here on 2 maps.